But you can buy 2 lambs or you can buy 20 lambs. I think he sees the bigger picture. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, listen, the farmer's going to do better, right? The farmer's going to do better. The farmer's going to make more money. I'm going to process more high quality meat, and he'll ultimately feed more people. He'll get the message out there. There's only so much the hipster butcher shop in Brooklyn will get to the neighborhood, but you can see the big picture. The meat machine is genius.
Yeah.
Finding protein 24/7, like high quality protein. I think it sounds like an easy thing to say, but it's not. It's high quality protein is like something you search for. It's not readily available to everyone. Going to a butcher counter, even for me as a chef owner of a restaurant, when I walk to a butcher counter and there's a pile of rump steaks, there's a pile of rib steaks, this thick, this thick, this thick, and there's a pile of racks of lamb, it's kind of intimidating if I say, give me 2 racks of lamb, and they say, oh, it's $19 a pound. I still, you know, at this point, having been in the restaurant business, I still can't really visualize what 2 racks, you know, so sometimes you'll get sticker shock, you know. I really like when good meat, you know, is identified as being good meat, vacuum packed, and has the price on it. You know, if it's whether it's $16.05 or $21.36, I think for me that's a big thing. I don't like going to the butcher counter and saying, give me 4 racks of lamb. And in my head, I'm like, it's probably going to be $55, and sometimes it's $97. And then I'm like, oh my God, like there's like, should I give this back to the butcher? Is he going to think that I'm cheap, or you know, I don't know what I'm talking about? Josh used to show up at the restaurant with coolers full of meat. I think he felt that, I don't know, Fred and I were kindred spirits perhaps with him. We're both maybe a little bit angry, a little bit. I think Josh did things his way, Fred and I did things our way. He liked what we did, we liked what he did. You know, I think we had some drinks and figured out that, you know, we were long lost brothers. You know, like, he's a good boy. He used to bring coolers of meat.
Just
rib steaks, lamb, sausages.
Sell it to you guys?
No. He'd say, hey, I'm bringing a ton of meat and I want to eat, and I'm bringing my staff, and can I help out? So
really?
Yeah, so he'd sit down and Fred would cook all of his stuff for his staff, and they would drink. And
when was this?
Years ago, at the beginning of Joe Beef. I think Josh was always around in the first year. Josh has a Joe Beef tattoo. Yeah, right here.
Really?
Yeah. You know, what's not to love, right? Like, the guy's got a Joe Beef tattoo. We're like,